Welcome back, Hordlings, to more Eschalon Book 2. Turns out we can, of course, sell gems and books and all the extra shit to the tavern guys. Thank you, Mr. Tavern Guy. Might need to buy some food if we don't come across something shortly. It's time to start heading back toward Kudad. But this time, instead of running straight there, we'll explore everything along the way. Ah! So apparently when we get the foraging skill, that actually slows down your hunger and thirst bar because you're able to scavenge for edible insects, drink the dew from leaves, and know where to find consumable items in even the harshest environments. The other nice thing about foraging is when you camp, you have a chance to find valuable reagents and stuff. So just growing naturally around my campsite. So it's a good skill to have, especially because we are going to get into alchemy. Port Kudad to the east. Everdell to the east. That's where we're headed now. Back to Everdell. Raven's Gate to the west and East Willow to the south. You see a suspicious-looking man who looks to be camping near where the road forks. When he sees you approaching, he calls out, "Hey, you! Where are you going so quickly? You look like you're on some kind of quest or something. I bet you're looking to earn some gold, am I right? My name's Zed. I have a special job for an adventurous person such as yourself. You interested?" "I am interested in earning gold. What kind of job do you offer?" "Great. I knew you looked like the kind of person that would be keen on listening to my offer. Now listen good, because you don't want to mess this shit up. You won't get a second chance. East of here through Wolfwood Forest is a small village called Everdell. It's a nice enough place, good people, and a fine inn to rest at night. But one person in that town keeps a dark secret. The magic dealer, Harpin, is not what he appears to be. He's actually a lycanthrope, a beast that changes form. He lives as a human, but he can transform into a wolf creature at will. His human form masks his savagery, for he doesn't eat like you or I. He lives only for the hunt, and his prey of choice is human." "You mean he's a werewolf?" Zed smiles, politely, but appears annoyed at your response. "No, my friend. A werewolf is stuff of fantasy, of children's tales. A werewolf has no control over his disease, and that transformation from man to wolf only occurs under the light of a full moon. These werewolves aren't any more real than the Oracle are. What I speak of is a lycanthrope. Born of dark magic, a powerful mage may fuse himself with any creature he wishes to take on their form and power at will. In this particular case, the mage who dwells in Everdell has fused himself with a direwolf. He has been cast out of the Mage Guild at Lorwich Tower because of his reckless behavior. He is a dangerous beast and cannot be allowed to live. How do you know he's a lycanthrope? I've been investigating reports of travelers being attacked in the area surrounding Everdell. It is clear that a killer lurks in Wolfwood Forest, and that it's not just a common wolf preying on an occasional traveler. What prowls in the shadows is something much more powerful. I was finally able to track these murders back to Harpin, the magic dealer, which led me to uncover the truth of his monstrous secret. But by the time I reached his conclusion, he knew I was onto him. If I show up and confront him now, he'll tear me to fucking shreds before I can even draw a sword. This is why I need someone like you, a well-equipped, skilled adventurer. You must destroy this horrible abomination before he kills another soul. You must attack with the advantage of surprise, so that he is felled as quickly as possible. I'm willing to help you destroy this creature. Splendid! You're not just helping me, but you're performing a service to all who live or travel through Wolfenwood. Well then, the terms are pretty simple. Bring me back his pelt, and I'll pay you 400 gold for it. As I said, your best advantage will be to attack him through surprise. Don't even speak to him. Attack him without mercy or hesitance, and you stand a far better chance for success. Good luck to you, brave adventurer. Yeah, that's not fishy at all. Attack him without speaking to him. Okay. Fucking rob you blind without speaking to you, dickhead. Lucky for you. I know that chest sucks. Alright, back into Wolfenwood. There's this outlying plains type area that we can go to, but there's really nothing up there. All the stuff that we want to investigate is going to be down the path here. Now this is where we originally ran and fought some wolves to get the citizen's writ. But now we're going to explore a little bit deeper. You remember we heard somebody coughing or dying up here, so let's go check it out. And we see a man breathing. He looks injured. He sounds injured. You see a man lying in a small clearing of the forest. He has been badly mauled, and his pale color suggests he's bled to the very edge of death. Every breath he takes is a great effort, and upon seeing you, his eyes widen, as if he was holding on to life long enough to speak to you.
You, please, I beg for your help. Tell me how I can help you.
The man draws a breath, and you can hear his blood gurgle from a deep puncture wound in his chest.
I was passing through the forest last evening when I was attacked by wolves. Please listen. I am not long for this world. I was on a noble quest that I can no longer finish. I ask you to finish it for me.
Certainly. Tell me what I must do.
There's a sick boy in Port Kutan. He is dying, and I have an elixir that will cure him. It is a potion of sparkling divinity, and it's the most powerful healing serum ever crafted. The boy needs it soon or he will die. I will not lie to you. In the past few hours, I've considered drinking the elixir myself to escape death that will soon take me. At this point, it is the only thing powerful enough to save my own life, but this elixir is not for me. Please, take it and deliver it to the boy so that he may live.
I will do this. And I will also search your dead body for gold.
The man pulls a glowing flask from his pocket.
Here then, see to it that the boy gets it. You'll have to search Port Kudad for the house. Speak to his mother. You are a true hero. I only wish I had more to give.
The man's last breath sounds as if he's completely drowned in his own blood. He gasps, but cannot get air to his lungs. He suddenly goes limp, and the last bit of color fades from his face. He is dead. Let's pause for a moment of silence for the dead man.
Now fuck that! Let's continue the adventure!
Holy shit, fuck that kid. I'm selling this. Holy shit. It's worth 2,000 gold. That kid's just gonna have to perish, my bad. You can't expect me to give up 2,000 gold. Come here, Wolfie. I'm gonna ramp my shit up here now that I got some more mana. Elemental fire dart for 1. Fucking punch a wolf in its face. The tavern keeper will also buy pelts, but I wasn't sure if there was a quest for pelts, so I didn't want to hawk him off yet. All I know is we are out of food, besides this unknown jerky that I can't eat. Dried up fucking meat stick. This is the path we took to the Rit. We don't really need to go all the way down there. I think actually there's a wolf down there, and I'm close to leveling, so let's go see. Or maybe we killed them all. Pelt. Yeah, there's a couple wolfies. How the fuck is a wolf ever immune to fire? We need to obviously pump it up a bit. Just pump it up. Pump it up, homeboy, just like that. Where the fuck is my wolf pelt? These wolves are down here fucking shit up. No! Got that motherfucking level. You know what I want, bitch. Oh man, I gotta train in arcane or in divination. I can't bear to put points in there. I can't do it, folks. The min-max is strong in me. All right, what are we at now? Level 6 senior apprentice. All right, boom shakalaka. You know, this rain can fuck right off. This little bucket is an indicator. You can walk through the woods. Hey, Wolfie! Get fucking out of here. A little path opening up there. Just keep following that. We come across the Fletcher's Grove. Look at all these arrows we're gonna fucking sell. Remember, you can always take from buckets. It's not stealing. You see a female ranger ready to greet you as you approach. You have a feeling that she probably knew that you were coming her direction the moment you stepped upon the hidden path that brought you here. Hello, traveler, and welcome to Fletcher's Grove. This place is a ranger encampment, open to anyone seeking to learn the survivalist skills of our professions. What is it I can help you with?
What skills can you teach me?
I teach the art of bowmanship, as well as how to throw weapons with greater power and precision. Furthermore, I can teach you how to forage, which can save your life when food becomes scarce.
I need to know how to forage immediately.
Eating bugs and roots is certainly better than starving to death. So we're definitely gonna learn bow and forage from her eventually. I don't really care about throwing weapons too much. Why learn forage if I can create food and eventually I can't do it now? Well, because it's less mana we have to use creating food and less shit to worry about. So I think it'll definitely be worth investing a few points into it. Right now, I'd prefer to train to Divination 5. So I believe that's what we have to be at to do the create food spell. Plus, we need another 300 gold for the create food spell. I almost want to sell this potion and let that kid die. It will still clear the quest. It will definitely it will definitely fit the evil motif of RonStock, but I will miss out on experience. So, and experience is also God in these games. So yeah, I wish I had the money that I had before. But hopefully foraging will slow things down a little bit. I'm gonna probably just have to suck it up and buy some food. This rank can suck my balls. Pelts are actually worth a decent amount. 25 value means I'll probably get like 15. I think Mercantile is another good skill to have, especially when you're playing in hardcore mode. Make your money worth every bit that counts. I only put 3 into it to start, but I'm glad I did, because every little gold piece counts when you're playing this style here. I went too far. There's a couple more places to explore here. So we got to kind of use cartography. You can see the dark edges there. I believe there's a chest up here, but we can only get to it by coming around this way. Officially got the encumbered. Minus 20 to hit, minus 20 to damage. I don't think spells are affected by encumbrance. Officially encumbered. Wolf pelts weigh 5 pounds a pop. Holy shit, it's a fucking potato. I've never been so glad to see a fucking potato before. The raw spud fills your stomach and gives you a boost of energy, carbohydrates. $120 gold? Fuck yes. We love gold right now. We love it, love it, love it. I think we're just going to sell these pelts for now. Holy wolf dick. Nice thing is the pelts will stay here. Hot cider is inside the kettle. Greetings, traveler. Welcome to the Wolf's Den. My name is Travid. The Wolf's Den is the safest place to rest for your night between Port Kudad and East Willow. Can I set you up with a bite to eat and a warm bed?
I'm in need of some supplies. Show me what you have in stock.
Alright, let's go ahead and sell those. I'm just going to sell these arrows as well. These are flight arrows. It's a shame I can't identify them. I'm gonna buy a fish for now. We have maps of the different realms. We will be traveling to actual different lands in this, Amarith and Mistfell. So we're on Mistfell now. We will be traveling eventually to Norland and also Amarith. So we have actually three continents, or locations rather. Some goblin dice. Spend a little bit of money on food. Just gotta keep us alive. Dry meat's worth a lot. Alright, I'll do that because it's cheaper than buying it. He does not have money for a $2,000 potion.
Do you have any tasks that I might do for you to earn a bit of gold?
You look to have an adventurous soul, so I might have something small for you. Straight east of here is an old ruin. It used to be a hot spring bath house many years ago. I actually own the property now, and I hope to restore it so that travelers such as yourself can have a place to take a restorative mineral spring bath. The problem is the sentinel stalk has taken root there and attacks anything that comes near. I need you to remove that damn plant from me. It shouldn't be too hard for you, and the job pays 75 gold. Are you interested?
Yes, I'll take care of that weed for you.
Great, just destroy it and come back. A treasure map. Ooh. From the hills, go to the tree, take a left to the tree stump, the treasure's there. Alright. Whatever the fuck that means. You see a woman in sooty clothing walking about this small smithing shop.
Hello, traveler. Welcome to the tiny village of Everdell, and thanks for stopping in to see me. I call my place the Hunter's Outfitter, because I have everything you'll need for spending a week hunting in Wolfenwood. What can I get for you?
Holy shit, we would love to have a sorcerer's hat, but I can't afford it. But +3 perception, +2 elemental sounds tit-tacular. We also need to get repair, like these tinker gloves have on them, before we start fucking around with all that. So let's see, we're gonna need 900 gold, I think, to get to Divination 5. Then we're gonna need another 300 and whatever, 300 and something gold for the Create Food scroll. It's pretty much my mission right now is to make sure we don't die of starvation. I think it's a good mission. Come back next week.
I'm looking for a bit of work.
You want to earn some gold? Sure. I can give you something to do. I often go down to Farrock Caves to look for bits of scrap metal. Well, a few weeks ago I was scouting around in there and I found a nugget of adamantium ore. Good quality shit too. Unfortunately, I was chased out of there by some spiders and I dropped the nugget as I was running. I'd love to get that nugget back. It is actually not worth much in its raw, unprocessed form, but I'm one of the few people who can successfully smelt the ore and separate the adamantium from the junk minerals. And then it becomes very valuable. So here's my offer. I'll give you a couple hundred gold pieces if you can locate that lump of adamantium ore and bring it back to me.
We have a deal. I'll soon be back with your nugget.
Wolfsbane's magics. You see a slender man with dark eyes arranging potion bottles on the shelf. As you approach, he greets you warmly.
Ah! Welcome, travelers, to Wolfsbane's Magic. My name's Harpin. I have a small store, but I stock a lot of quality shit, so what are you looking for?
So this is the guy that we've been hired to destroy. He is a lycanthrope. We'll get to that in just a second. He does not have the create food spell that I so desperately yearn for. Nor does he have enough gold to buy my soon-to-be dead kid potion.
Unfortunately, I'm here because I know of your secret. You are a lycanthrope, and I've been hired to destroy you.
Harpin looks genuinely surprised. A what? A lycanthrope? Surely you're joking. How have you come to this conclusion?
I met a man who says he's been tracking you. You are responsible for murders throughout Wolfenwood Forest.
Wait, a man who's been tracking me? Is he a bit odd looking with shifty eyes? Goes by the name of Zed. My friend, he is the lycanthrope. It is I who tracked him down. He lived in these woods for years, feeding on people who were foolish enough to be traveling alone. I finally uncovered his secret den deep in the forest, and I burned it to the ground with a magical fire. Unfortunately, he managed to escape. He avoids entering the forest now, for he knows that if I ever run across him, I will destroy him without a moment's hesitation. He obviously wants me dead, but he's not powerful enough to kill me himself, so he sent you. You should know that I have personally put up a bounty on his head for 500 gold. If you kill him, you can claim that bounty.
I believe I'll accept your offer. I will destroy Zed.
Very well, I do not know what form he'll be in upon death, so I will not tell you to bring me his pelt. However, I do know that he wears a ring which has the image of a wolf upon it. It signifies his involvement with the Brotherhood of Lycanthropes. Bring me this ring as proof of your actions in order to claim your reward. So we abandoned one quest to go to another. There's several ways you can do this quest. You can attack Harpin, you can attack Zed, you can attack Zed, bring his ring back to Harpin, and then kill Harpin for the maximum amount of treasure and XP. You know, might want to do that too. The problem is if we do that, we'll have one less shopkeeper to sell to and buy shit from us later, which could be important. As you saw in the first Eschalon game, we started to run out of vendors to hawk our shit off on. Borrow that torch. Oh shit. More books not worth a dick. We're pretty basic right now. We're pretty basic. Let's see if we can check out these Farrock Caves and maybe find some adamantium ore. Come on, bitch. You can still see the little sacks here. They're pink pixels. So our cartography at least works that well. I'm just going to stack them. I didn't mean to do a screen capture, but...
This cave feels mostly dry. A constant wind blows through the wide tunnels, originating from both the sea of the east side of the Farrock Mountains and the Kessian Plains to the west. Although once home to a bustling gemstone mining operation, these caves are now inhabited by outlaws and creatures of the dark.
Alright, as it turns out, this can be a good place for us to get some money. It's kind of like that spider cave in Eschalon Book 1 where there was lots of hidden caches. And wouldn't you know it, more spiders here as well. There's also a fuck ton of powder kegs down here if we start needing those. So we want to save 2 of these powder kegs. One's going to get us to a dungeon that is for much higher level characters. Our perception should be high enough to where we're able to spot stuff without spot hidden. Let's hope that that's true and I was not lied to. The first one is right around here. But we may need a higher spot hidden. There's one. We gotta get lore because I can't even identify these little fucking gems. I can't identify tiny emeralds. But yeah, as you can see, I have no spot hidden, and the spot hidden places still show up. You just gotta walk around a lot. Make sure I turn my mic back on. Should be another one around here somewhere. Maybe not. So unfortunately, lore isn't something we can learn or train in. We have to, excuse me, it's nothing we can train in. we would have to either put points into it or find the book, which finding the book would be preferential. We don't need very high lore to be able to identify basic shit. I'm pretty sure I'm missing one around here. Some might be harder to see than others. Just kind of curious if there might be food in there. There it is. Ah, it's a bigger stone, so it took longer to find. Alright, I think we got them all. Little spider legs. Hey, another water skin. I'm gonna just take the time now to go place these back toward the entrance. Well, do I want to do that? Because I'm going to need... Let's see here. Yeah, we're going to dump the other one back here. We're going to walk in darkness for a little bit. Hope you don't mind. I'm going to dump one here. Can actually use the other powder keg to blow access to more of the cave system, so we definitely want to be able to do that. Sorry we have to spend so much time here scavenging the walls, but this is going to be hopefully good for our gold. If we can find the sons of bitches. The sign said something at one time, but the pain has long ago faded from the moldy wood. And a Prentice hat. Sparkling Wonder. We don't want that. We want some other new elemental spell, you cocksucker. Alright, we're a wizard. We're going to put our wizard hat on. We need to get Identify, or lore rather. We need the fucking lore spell. Guess he sees just as well in the dark as he does not in the dark. There it is. Yeah, it's a diamond chip. We want to leave that. We don't want to leave that behind. Also note that enemies and myself will have a to hit modifier in the darkness, a negative modifier, but spells are not affected by that modifier. There's our adamantium ore for our quest. Permanent bag, okay, good to know. Hoping we get enough gold out of this. So yeah, keeping things dark when you're fighting is a good idea. More melee though. As long as we're killing things from range, it doesn't matter. If we were a ranger or an archer, it'd be a different story. But since magic is not affected by darkness. Can't I believe we got. Yep, we got that one. So we're good. Keep going. I don't think we can get to the southern portion of this cave system from here. We actually have to come from a different angle. So here you can see the cracked stone. I didn't see you, little prick. Ah! Yes, you can blow rocks away in this with powder kegs. This brings us to a nice little beachy area. There's some bigger gemstones. There actually should be 3 down here. believe the other one is around here somewhere. Yeah, you can't get across the river this way. You have to blow that hole there to get those bigger gemstones. But now we can come across the northern side and go that way. Be one more. Looks like it's over here. And that's it. Again, there's more in the cave system further down south. Maybe we can get there from here. Lots of unknown shit. Seriously thinking about putting points into lore and learning skill lore 1. Maybe we can go find the spell. I'm going to be wrapping up this video here soon, so I'm going to warp back to Everdell. Let's go turn in this ore to this whore.
I finally found your adamantium ore. That's great. After I get it refined, I'll be able to forge it into a very nice dagger.
Ara takes the ore from your hand. As per my half of the deal, he has 200 gold. I can repair weapons and mend armor if you need. I also have a decent inventory.
Must be nice pants for that kind of money. Lore is, of course, a divination spell. It wouldn't be the end of the world if I took lore now. It would save me money from having to buy the spell, but it's not ideal. What's ideal is us finding it in fucking Kudad. I don't think I'll ever really need 2 water skins. This bitch doesn't have either, of course. I can sell her this kid's potion for 1,150 gold. Which would be amazing. Okay, so I'm looking at my cheat sheet. We only need Divination 1 and a Wisdom of 15 to cast Create Food and Lore. So I don't need Divination 5 at all. We just need to find the scrolls now. Oh, of course, it's fucking raining. Alright. I'm gonna go heal this sick boy before I use his potion for gold. If I can't even fucking see my character. This shit is stupid as fuck when it gets nighttime. You see a woman dressed in tattered clothes inside a tiny cabin that is sparsely furnished. She's been crying, and from the look of her swollen eyes and long face, she's been sad for quite some time. In a nearby bed is the nearly lifeless body of a young child. She turns to you as you approach. Hello. I was not expecting a visitor. What can I help you with?
I was merely exploring. I hope I'm not intruding.
Sorry, but I cannot take visitors now. My boy is very sick, and he may pass at any time. I need to be by his side. I'm sure you understand. I have nothing of value here. I don't have any information for you. Please go on and explore elsewhere.
Okay. Oh, did I accidentally sell that fucking potion? Whoops. I sold it to that bitch. Alright. Well, none of this matters. We need to find create food. Some basic bitch spells. That they don't want to give me. Brawler's Ring, that sounds dope. Yeah, so we're in kind of a conundrum here at this point. I'm just going to go ahead and end the video. We want to find create food and lore scrolls, obviously, so we can cast the spells and not have to piss away points into it. In fact, I almost just want to... Let's just see. Let's test this out. Let's say I do take lore. I don't even know if we want to ever pump anything to intelligence or wisdom based on some of the items we get. So even with... So I can see the small stuff. Okay, so I'm getting some basic item shit from lore. So yeah, we're a lot better off finding the scroll. Lore is probably another good intro skill to take, because if you're not a mage, you're kind of screwed until you either A, get that mage spell or excuse me, divination spell, or start pumping into lore, or you're paying everyone the whole game, which that's no fun either, because these guys charge a lot. So yeah, definitely something to consider. And we want create food as well. But of course these pricks don't have it. Elementary. Is that elemental? Different skill books that we can get. Oh! Well, there's the lore skill book we could buy. That will help a little. Okay, let's end with that. That shouldn't change. If it does, you gay. There's no other way for us to get this. We can train in bow, so we don't want to do that. Unfortunately, you can't train in lore at all. So this book is the only way to get it, besides putting our own points into it, which of course we don't want to do. Constable Lauren bent down to examine the dead man's body. A sword was embedded in his chesticle, and a small empty bottle lay near an outstretched hand. The second hand was actually encircled around the hilt of his sword in a manner that suggested suicide.
He was murdered.
Are you certain? The escorting guard looked dubious. Looks like he stabbed himself to me.
He didn't stab himself. He was holding on to the sword to keep his assailant from finishing the job.
The inspector picks up the potion bottle, swirled around a few drops of red liquid, and were left, and took a sniff.
Besides, the sword missed any vital organs. That was what killed him,
he remarked nonchalantly, placing the bottle on a nearby table. Excuse me.
Lauren sighed. It's quite simple. What this guard mistook for a healing draught was clearly laced with poison, judging from the faint scent of hemlock.
Most likely this was done by someone he thought he knew. He gestured at the sword. We'll need to find out if this was purchased from a local blacksmith, or perhaps a traveling artifact vendor. Actually, add any wealthy residents that might have private collections to their list.
Why would we do that? It looks like a normal sword to me.
This remark elicited an irritated twitch. That, my good friend, is why you are a normal soldier. Looking at the shape of the guard and the width of the fuller, you can see that it is dwarven origin. From that crest on the pommel, I would say that it's a very, very old, likely from before the colonization of Eastern Thermore. The way the torchlight reflected off the blade gives a greenish hue suggests a mithril alloy, and the fact that the blood on it still has yet to congeal tells you that it is enchanted to prevent the healing of wounds. That marks it as being a non-Commonwealth approved. It is unlikely the sword belongs to this dead god. Personally, I would hardly be surprised if this was an act by the Order, given the rarity of this normal blade and the scope of the theft. Anyone with little common sense could figure it out. Are there any more normal questions? This time the reply came through gritted teeth, with the escort's hand on the pommel of his own weapon. Sorry I asked. So I'm wondering if this is tied to the other story of the thief shanking the guards, or if this is just a tribute to Sherlock Holmes. I can't figure it out. But either way, we're gained lore from the book. That gives us a little ability here to sell certain things. It lets us also wear our hat. This one, divination, is probably a good thing at this point. Okay. Buy the book back after I used it, though. We'll go give the boy his potion. I would love to sell it. I think that'd be hilarious. Why is it so fucking dark here? It's ridiculous. Yeah, this shit's all expensive. We gotta really hope we find this stuff.
I'm looking for the mother of a sick boy. I've brought a special elixir to heal him. What? I was told that someone was going to be bringing a special gift for my son. I assumed the gift would be a toy dragon or a book to help take his mind off his illness. I did not expect this gift to be a cure.
The woman reaches out and takes the glowing elixir from your hand. With little hesitation, she walks to the bed and wakes the sleeping boy.
Sweetheart, drink this. It's a special medicine. It'll make you feel better.
She puts the flask up to his lips and manages to get a few drops into his mouth. Within seconds, his eyes widen and the flush of color fills his cheeks. He's too weak to sit up, but just the few drops he has taken has had an obvious positive effect. She turns towards you, her face beaming with joy.
I don't know what to say. My son was at death's door, and this elixir looks to be a genuine cure. Who are you, and where did you come from?
We can just say we're nobody important.
I must be going. I hope your son feels better soon.
It gives us an extra 300 experience, but of course, since we're playing on hardcore, we get a little boost.
I understand you wish to remain anonymous. Well, thank you nonetheless. You're a true hero to me and my son.
So if you tell her you're an adventurer, she gives you recipes to enchant weapons. Shit like that. Things that we don't need. I'd rather have the experience. I'd also rather have that 122 gold pieces. Thank you very much. So yeah, the big mission now is to find and create food and find a lore scroll. Whether to buy or to pry from the dead hands. Vincent sneers at you. What do you want?
You mean to say I cannot patron your establishment?
I'm sorry, but no. Many people think that Gudad is just a port city filled with drunken sailors, but it's also the home to the most important academic facility in all of Mistfell. Many noted scholars from across Eschalon come to study at Loxton Hall, and so our inn is reserved for them.
But I am a scholar. You never heard of Professor RonStock?
Professor RonStock? No, I haven't heard of you. By the looks of your clothes, you're certainly well-traveled, but a scholar? I think not. You must be on your way before I call the guards to escort you out. Wow, burn your fucking place down with my torch, buddy. Matter of fact, give me your torch. I need it. This is good old Sonia from, the fuck? Oh shit, trauma from dehydration. Alright, luckily I can identify dried meat now. Remember good old Sonia? She was in the first game. You see a familiar woman practicing sword techniques. She greets you as you approach. Hello! Welcome to... Hey, don't I know you? Yes, I think I trained you a few years back ago in Blackwater before the fall of Thermal. My name is Sonia, remember? As you can see, I've made it out of Thermal just fine, and I've recently opened up this new training facility here in Port Gudad. Sonia looks you up and down, shaking her head. You look a bit out of shape. You could use a few lessons to sharpen those sloppy skills, I bet. I'm a certified weapon master in swords, cleaving, and bludgeoning weapons. It means I can chop you up and beat the shit out of you at the same time. Alright folks, I'm going to go ahead and leave my level alone for now while I make some tough decisions. Decide what I want to do. But either way, we'll see you soon in the next video. And pray we find a create food and lore scroll so that we can apply those to our spellbook and finally get past this hump. Because we had a hump. Oh, it's a Wednesday too. Thanks for watching. See you soon.